Hi, and welcome to my review of set 21034, the LEGO Architecture London set. It includes 468 parts and its retail price is €40, $40 or £35. Having it built up, it has representations of the National Gallery, Nelson's Column, Big Ben, the London Eye, and Tower Bridge. Taking a close-up look at Nelson's Column, you can see it's actually really overscaled just compared to Big Ben, and you can see that very much. It doesn't really bother me that much, because what can you really do at this scale? I'm gonna remove it so we can see the National Gallery bed. Here you can see there's like two water fountains to the side and a simple but effective build. This is how the National Gallery looks from the back. Nothing too special, but it does the job and it's nicely finished off. This London written out here is actually printed, as there's no stickers in architecture sets. Taking a closer look at Big Ben, you can see it's actually a pretty simple build, but it still looks good. At the bottom here you have some plants, which I think are accurate, and here you have one of the towers and the main tower in the middle of, not really the middle, the side I guess. And removing that, you can see there's actually like a roof built behind here. I don't know if I can actually really show that. I'm gonna come in a bit closer. You can see that's how it looks. Nice build. And when I add that again, I'm gonna take a closer look at the clock, which is a really nice print, which I didn't expect this, but it's actually on a 2x2 brick. Just like that. If it wants to focus, you can see that's how that looks. A nice print, but I am super disappointed that it's only on one side. Like, why didn't they just print it on all sides? That's really inaccurate, and I'm actually really disappointed about that, and I would have expected them to make it on all four sides. Next off, we're taking a closer look at the London Eye, and we're actually taking a closer look at it from the back, because it's more easy, you can see it more easily from the back. Also, you can see the back of the Big Ben here if you're interested. Nothing too special. Back to the London Eye, it has a really nice build with 4 of these white flexi tube pieces, 2 for each half ring, and then a lot of these assemblies with 2 white clip pieces and a 1x2 transparent like brick. It's kind of tedious to add that all, but the end result looks so good. It's kind of annoying that these 2 Technic pins are grey, as they would have looked better in white, but they've never really released them in white, and I don't think they wanted to do that just for this set, so it's understandable. For the center thing, this bar here actually protrudes it a bit, which I would think, I first thought was actually not accurate, but it's actually accurate. I didn't know that. And here you have these 2 Technic beams, which also go to the middle at like an angle, which is actually also accurate. One thing this London Eye does not have is all the beams connecting the center part with the outer part, but that isn't really possible at this scale, and I find it understandable that they didn't add that. The last build we're gonna be looking at is Tower Bridge. This used a substantial amount of the parts in this set, together with all these translucent white pieces here to make the river, which are unnecessary, but I really do like it and appreciate it. Tower Bridge has a lot of nice details with these tooth pieces around the top, and under here you have the nice walk bridges, which also look good. You also have a sailboat here, which is just a simple build with 2 parts. And when you remove that, you can actually close the drawbridges, which isn't really necessary as you're mostly going to be displaying this open, but it's still a nice addition. You also have these ropes here, which also look nice, and if you're wondering, these roads might look a bit unstable as they're not connected, but they're actually connected with translucent white bricks here that hold it up and keep it stable. Taking a look at the side here, you can see there's actually like an archway where the cars should be able to go through if it wants to focus. Yes, that's better. And you also have all these windows, and you can see some more detailing that I don't know why that was hard to say here, which also makes it look good. One thing I am disappointed about is that they didn't use like the little roller skate pieces to put some cars on the bridge. That would have just given it an extra touch, but it's understandable that they didn't add that. These are all the spare parts, pretty simple parts with the exception of the little nano figure. Taking a look at the instruction booklet, you can see it looks really nice. Inside you have like extra information about the things that you're building and some pictures from the things in real life. I'm not gonna show you everything in good detail because there's so many to show. I don't know how many exactly there are. And then here you have the instruction book, and it's actually black instead of the normal blue, which we don't see a lot in other waves, but looks really nice. And I'm gonna show you something, but I need to find the page. Here, there's actually always some interesting facts about the things you're building, which I found a nice touch. And at the back here, if I go back, you have some advertisements for this architecture set, the thing with the survey, and this picture. And you also have this page, wait, where is it? Here, with the silhouettes of the other architecture sets that were out at the time. That's that. And that's the instruction booklet. Overall, while I do find it a good set, I wouldn't really recommend this set at its retail price. While it has a lot of parts for the price, a lot of those parts are like 1x1 studs or 1x2 plates and little detail parts. And that means that this set is also pretty small. I don't see anyone buying this for €40. I myself didn't buy it at that price. And I find if you do want to buy this, I would wait until it's in reduction, and at the most maybe €30. I would want to say that it would be better at 20, but that doesn't seem really reasonable for Lego. So I would say that this would only be a good deal at €30. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe and build Lego.